Yo, what up YouTube? I'm NitroFlame250 here, and today I'm gonna be doing a little review. It's not much of a review, but I've already watched the trailer for it, and I know, I've already seen people doing reviews on themselves, but they haven't talked about this one thing. Maybe I just wasn't listening at all. But so far, I'm gonna be talking about these specific gym leader type where you call team captains and everything. Now, for a quick, brief introduction, by the way, and everything, if you guys can't tell and everything, well, I guess you're not my friend and everything, by the way. But how many Pokemon games are in the original series? 4 games. They came out with red, blue, yellow for the 3DS, and green in Japan, and well, for the eShop. And if you look very closely and everything, I'm not sure if it's going to show it at all, but in like the English or some kind of other trailer though, it shows that there's water, grass, electric, and fire. In the original Pokemon games, red, blue, yellow, and green. Now, I'm sure of this, by the way, that each island is going to represent some sort of gym leader and everything. Some kind of sort of gym leader captain thing. It kind of sounds like something to the Orange Islands, though. Because you have like 4 different colors and everything. So the island that represents the island, which is called, I don't know, like, there's an island called, I don't know. But there's an island called Malili Island, which kind of represents, or maybe I heard that before. Hold on a sec here. Really? I don't know, but something like that though. Anyways, that island's gonna represent something like. Actually, hold on a minute here. I'm gonna search that up quickly here. Just to get started. I'm gonna get a translate and everything. I know if I can. Is there even Hawaiian language at all? I'm sure there is. I'm gonna go search up quickly here. TRANS. Translator. I don't want to go to Japanese. I want to try to get into English text here. What actually I want to go and everything is to switch those to English and put that into. Oh yeah, Hawaiian. Now I'm gonna put down yellow. See if I'm right about this. See what comes up. Oh yeah, Mimili Island. Yeah, so if you actually look at one of the trailers or everything, it says Mimili, something like that though. But that's what it says everything about it. If we put it on red and everything though, sure we're gonna get the exact same thing though, but then we have Ula Island and blue. I'm not sure, I could be wrong about this though and everything though, because we never know. Also, it could give you a bit of ideas and everything though, if you look at Serebii maybe. It might show some details on there and everything, and maybe I can find it in the site and everything though. Just gotta let it load here. Maybe move this out of the way quickly here. So we're going to look up here. Okay, so we're just gonna go find it and everything here. I'm sure it's in here though, but we're gonna go down over to where is it? Oh yeah, we're gonna be going over to Pokemon Sun and Moon. I hope it's in here though, and look up the locations. Or if I'm right and everything though, I wish I might, who knows, be right or wrong. I have no idea here, but we're gonna try to search up. We're gonna check the Alola regional cookie here, see if it's in here though. Because if you look at this, last time I remembered this and everything though is that. Just gotta try to load something here, and it says it's loading right now. But I just want to make sure my point is clear out to you guys and everything though. Okay, Mili Island, and that translates over to Island of Yellow. So just make sure we're right and everything though. So just make sure we're right and everything. We're going to go back to Hawaii and everything. Make sure it's all spelled out right. Mili. So that says Mili on it. That says Mili. And that both red and yellow right there. So now we're just going to go back to the thing and everything, by the way. So now I hope this all gets clarity, guys. That each island is supposed to resemble some kind of gym leader from like. They're doing something with the original Pokemon. Red, blue, and yellow. It also says and everything on the trailer and everything though, which I might show you in a second and everything though, that each. Okay, so right here you have the female train, which represents in water. Another female is just grass, electric, and fire. And how many islands are there in the Lola region? Well, let's check it back in here and everything quickly here. So we go back to sun and moon and everything, by the way. You can clearly see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 islands right there. One represents yellow, red, blue, and green. So now we have and everything right there that each island and everything is So we have right here and everything though. If these are like gym leaders or team captains, whatever you want to be called, what I heard on 4chan, and my rumors might be true and everything though, but that each island is supposed to have some kind of like team captain gym leader. I'm not sure where you're supposed to get it all, but in the anime, there was Pokemon anime, there was a thing called the Orange Islands, which had like 4 gym leaders. Then it's like a big like champion. Once you defeat all 4 of them, you get to challenge a champion though. It kind of has similarities to that at all, except, well, you know, red, blue, green, and yellow. 4 Pokemon games, red, blue, green, and yellow, while green was in Japan. Though we did have our own official green release date though, which we actually, an updated version called Leaf Green, because maybe that was the reason why they didn't, I don't know. But yeah, red, blue, green, and yellow though. So one island, so it's kind of like, and also say it's just a challenge like the coolers or something like that at all, and once you defeat them at all, which could possibly be, I don't know, which could possibly be and everything that you have to challenge just like these certain people in order to challenge the main bosses on each island and everything though, and then if there's actually 2 on each island and everything though, because it's said in the Japanese one or English one that Hala is like some kind of leader or boss like thing you have to fight at all. And if you have to fight, like, let's just say you have to fight 2 of these and everything, one person has like 1 of these people on it, and then like their own boss leader and everything though, that's like 2 times 4, 2 times 4, which equals 8. 8 people have to get you out the battle. And then there's probably going to be some specific event or some ceremony where you have to battle like some kind of Elite Four champion like thing though. So, yeah. Which could be pretty great though and everything though, because, yeah, you have 4 islands, which represents each color, a team captain, gym leader, whatever it's called, that represents each typing and everything, water, grass, electric, and fire type. So that could explain to you right there and everything though, that Sun and Moon are not going to announce gym leaders and everything though. Just by the way, it seems and everything. Because, yeah. Also, we have some more Pokemon and everything though and everything called, I'm going to do a quick review on quickly here. I'm just going to do a quick review on this quickly here. Just a quick one, by the way. Now, there's special forms and everything, though. We're not... What the hell is going on here? Oh, sorry about that. Thing screwed up on me. Kept froze up me. We're going to be talking about... Now, back to Pokemon Sun and Moon here. Oh, crap. No wonder I'm doing something wrong here. Now, let's get back to the main topic at hand and everything, though. Sorry about that, it's got a little... Yeah. But I'm excited for this frickin' game and everything. Sun and Moon. No games can compete with Sun and Moon, by the way. Except for maybe the original ones, because those are the first ones, though. But Sun and Moon, the developers, Game Freak, Nintendo, Pokemon, they've all, like, did really good on this game and everything so far. I think the reason why and everything, though, is because... What the hell won't work for? Said the site is slow and everything, though. But if you look at it this way and everything, though, Sun and Moon, by the way, technically, could be a very great game. Because, you know, technically it's going to be the last 3DS game. Not saying it's the last generation at all, because, well, I can give you this much, though, and everything, though, that as soon as Nintendo comes out with a new handheld and everything, by the way, a new Pokemon game generation is going to be on that one. Probably going to be Generation 8, because I do not think Pokemon would actually go through making three different generations on one system, just as the 3DS. Plus, the 3DS is starting to fall downhill and everything. People want to try something new out, though, too. So, it's kind of like this. Until Black and White was released, all Pokemon games were announced in a new system. Red and Blue, Green and Yellow, which Green was in Japan, that is, was released on the Game Boy. However, it can still play the Game Boy Color and other game systems, though, but it was made mostly for the Game Boy. Next up, Gold, Silver, and Crystal was released in 1999 for the Game Boy Color. Well, 2000 in United States and America, whatever. But that was released in, we have 2000 and... Actually, no. Yeah, Gold, Silver, and Crystal was for the Game Boy Color. Next, we moved to Generation 3, which was announced in the new system of Nintendo, which is the Game Boy Advance that time. That was Ruby and Sapphire Generation 3. Then... Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. I don't feel good. Pretty muggy in this also. But then Generation 3, not Generation 3, but Generation 4, they announced a DS system, which got all the Game Boy systems and everything, though, and they announced Pokemon Diamond and Pearl for the DS. Now, until Black and White came and everything, by the way, all Pokemon games were announced on a new system of games. Also, so it's kind of like this. Diamond and Pearl, then Black and White came. Black and White was not released on a new system at all. Which means if it would have released on a new system, it would have been for the 3DS, because you know how Pokemon games always been going like in an order of chains and everything, though. And other than the sprites that have been updated in each game, though, but the game systems, usually they release a new generation for each console. Well, it didn't seem to work this way and everything, though. Until X and Y came out, then they started releasing a new console, I think Generation 6. Then we have Sun and Moon came out, Generation 7, which announced on 3DS. Now, just a quick recap and everything, though, that if Generation 8 does happen, which it probably might, if we get a new handheld system, though, and Pokemon, Game Freak, they always want to announce new Pokemon and systems and everything, though. So, yeah. So I have a feeling the next Generation 8 is going to be on the new handheld system, though. Yeah. Now, hopefully this thing actually loaded quickly here, because I want to check out... Oh, here we go now. I want to give explanation on the Alola Pokemon. So it seemed like the Alola Pokemon are something similar to Mega Evolution, but not quite at all. But we can explain everything, by the way. That is like, so far they've released up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different forms of Pokemon. However, they do look the same a little bit, though. They're not quite the same. So in Generation 6, we had Mega Evolution. People expect it's gonna be Synchro Evolution, Burst Evolution, by the way. But instead, I think this new form and everything, other than diamonds and everything, by the way, is that we're supposed to get different types of forms and everything, though. Because if you see right here and everything, though, we could clearly see that Sandshrew is now an Ice Steel, Ice Fairy, and Grass Dragon. Now, Executor would make sense since the Alola region does have pom-pom trees, coconut trees in it, and it would make sense for him to get some kind of form and everything, though, because he sounds more like Hawaiian. But all these Pokemon are so freaking majestic and everything, though. Yeah. Well, I hope that wraps up today's video and everything, though. I really enjoy these Pokemon, though, and I think they're doing this for a reason and everything, though. They're talking about a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon here. A lot of Gen 1 Pokemon here. So far, it has not shown what it might, though, and everything, though. We have Ash Greninja, but that's a totally different new form. That's more like Synchro Evolution, though. But these are new forms. I think the reason why they're doing this, though, and everything, though, is that red, blue, yellow, green, they were all released this year on the 3DS. Now, my speculations and everything, by the way, though, is that they're going to have something that lets you change a Pokemon's form, but if you specialize in this habitat, the Pokemon can actually get used to that and change their typings, though. But yeah. Anyways, take care, YouTube, and remember, flamers stay flaming. Gosh, this game's gonna be freaking awesome.